Okay. Hey, you guys, my name is Kylie Davila, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you guys about overcoming your excuses. But prior to the call, I'm going to let one of my good friends, Megan Kitchen, she's going to share her health testimony. And I just want to shout her out, you guys. She just got started a couple months ago, but she's so passionate about these products and what they've done for her health. And she has hit Fast Start Silver, Fast Start Senior Silver, and Fast Start Gold. She just hit Fast Start Gold. So can you see me, Nat? It says I'm logged out. I don't know. It just told me I'm logged out.
You're good.
Okay, that was weird. So I'm going to turn it over to Meg. Sorry about that, Meg, but she is amazing. And I just wanted to give her that opportunity to share with you guys her story. So take it away.
Thanks, Kylie. Like Kylie said, my name is Megan Kitchen. I'm so happy to be a part of this team and this community. I just started my Plexus journey just a little over 2 months ago, and I was skeptical, but I was sitting at home one day. I had no energy. I was just feeling depressed. I have a 2.5-year-old, and I wasn't the mom I wanted to be for him because I couldn't keep up with him. So I saw a post from Sabrina and I reached out to her and was like, what is this stuff all about? And she set me up with the Immune Health Advance Pack. I know we usually go towards the triplex when we're trying to sign people up. At least I do, because people like that cheaper product. But I'm so happy that she convinced me to go with the larger pack because it introduced me to more products that actually made a big difference in my journey so far. So before Plexus, no energy. I woke up every night, multiple times a night, felt like crap, had body aches, like life was miserable. Since I've started, I can tell you I have sustained energy from the time I wake up in the morning until 10:30 at night when my husband's like, okay, stop doing laundry, let's go to bed. I'm sleeping through the night for the first time since high school, which was 15 years ago. Actually 20 years ago. That's really sad to say, but I used to wake up every single night, multiple times. I had to go to the bathroom every night. Now I don't. I just sleep solid through the night. So that's amazing. And I think that has a huge part to do with my energy levels. And I contribute all of that to X Factor Plus. I stopped it for a week thinking it wasn't doing anything. And I was wrong. I started waking up again, having night sweats again. So X Factor Plus will be my daily supplement for the rest of my life. And then just a couple other things that I've really noticed. I don't have the bloating or gas issues, constipation like I used to. I used to be so uncomfortable all day long. I just overall feel great. And I told Sabrina that I really was doing this just to get energy so that I could be the person I wanted to be and have the energy to work out again because I wanted to lose some weight. And weight my entire life. Not that I had a ton to lose, but I wanted to lose some to feel more comfortable. And in the last 2 months, even without finding time to work out, because I replaced my workout time with Plexus work time and building my business up, Plexus has actually helped me lose 13 pounds in 2 months. So overall, I feel amazing. I love these products. Everybody in my family is doing them now, and I'm seeing a difference from all of them too. So I'm just super thankful to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Whenever you shared on our coaching call and just your passion stuff, I'm like, this is amazing. I can totally relate to wanting to get your family and everybody just being so passionate. So thank you so much and congrats again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here and hopefully everything works. Okay. I don't think you guys can see the little bubbles, but all right. So overcoming your excuses. So I'm going to get right into it. What's at stake? I wanted to start with this because I really want to paint a picture with you guys. In this month, there seems to be a lot more like mindset things or excuses that pop into our head, and we try to validate those things. We might try to make, why this excuse is valid, therefore I cannot do my work or reach outs or whatever the case may be. But what you're doing right now is going to determine how strong your new year is. This is a huge opportunity, and I do not want you guys to miss out on the importance of this month and what it holds. Your harvest is going to come 60 to 90 days after you start taking the right actions consistently. And I put that word consistently really big and bold, because it can't be like 2 times a week or 3 times or 5 times a month. This has to be consistent. Like I'm talking 5 or 6 days a week. In December, you need to be taking control of your business and what you're doing. So come March and April, you're going to see teams who are flying, and you're going to have the tendency or temptation to think that they're overnight successes. But I'm telling you guys, it's not. Those are the teams that are digging in right now, that are planting the seeds, and they're going to be reaping the harvest and the fruit. So really ask yourself, what type of team do you want? Are you going to be the ones that's in momentum, reaping the harvest? Or are you guys going to be wondering, what the heck? Like, what is this team doing? Okay. So momentum is built by looking ahead to what's to come. So you really have to look ahead. And if you truly believe that you can fulfill whatever that goal is, whatever the rank, growth by points, whatever that is, if you can really tangibly believe in yourself to achieve those, that is where you're going to ignite your momentum. So I wanted to start with those things here. And then give you some tips. So take ownership. That's the first thing. You have to take ownership. This is your business. It has your name on the check. It's not your upline's responsibility. It's not your downlines. This is your business. So you have to take ownership. Be super intentional. Being intentional, it goes a long way. I promise you guys, you don't need more time. You need more intentionality. Prioritize your business. So exchange, I don't have time with it's not important to me. So exchange that. So if you were saying, I don't have time for my business, try saying it's not important to me. And if you find that to be false, which I hope you do, then there needs to be some things in your life that have to change. Your business has to be a priority. Make a plan. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Either you run your day or your day runs you. So some things you can do that you need to do that are crucial for your business this month. You need to set a December calendar. You need to print it off, and then you need to fill in the days that you're going to work or what needs to be accomplished, because I don't want you getting to the end of December and then, kicking yourself and being like, where did December go? Why did I not take advantage of this? Set it, because I promise as December goes on, you're going to get busier and busier and busier. So you need to know now, okay, maybe on the 24th and 25th, I'm not going to be as active. I'm going to be spending time with family. It's a holiday. Well, then what do you need to do now? Because it's the beginning of the month. It's December the 6th, and we have a lot of opportunities and events for you guys to invite your prospects and your people, and for you to really maximize the business part and to set yourself in growth. So make a plan. Okay. I think that's all I have here. Okay. So I wanted to start out with the most common excuses. And this is more for, in my opinion, these are just some that I listed that I hear or that I feel or I felt before for the month of December. And then as I go on to the next slides, I'm going to kind of twist it into an excuse that's your mindset as to why you're not reaching out to people. And then also, if somebody has this objection and they come back to you with it, how can you address it? So kind of like giving you both angles. So people can't afford it. I am too busy. I'm busier than most people. This is a busy season for me. People have too many objections. So make excuses or make progress, but you cannot make both. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. It's from Benjamin Franklin. Okay, so first mindset or excuse that you might be dealing with is people can't afford it, right? Oh, it's Christmas, they're buying presents, they're traveling, they have to buy food, all of these things. This might be coming through your mind, and then it's holding you back. Well, I'm not going to reach out this month because people just can't afford it. You know, they're really strapped for cash right now. That is false. I can promise you guys. If there's other teams in full momentum getting joins left and right, and they have access to the exact same products as you, I can promise you guys that you can do it too. It's a mindset thing. People can afford it. And so don't, if that comes to mind, let it go. Continue to do your reach outs just like normal. Don't assume somebody can or cannot afford it, because that's really you putting words in their mouth, and you really need to give them the opportunity to, message you back or get back with you. Now, turning it into that objection, if somebody does have a money issue, there is a way that you can reach out to them. I provided 2 messages here, and I think Sabrina's going to drop those in the chat. I think that's possible. I asked her to. If not, we can put them in comment, love. But the first one I put here because we do have the discount. We have $9.95 this month. We have the SAM 2020 to save you 10%. And then the bottom is if there's a sale, like anytime there's a sale with Plexus, this is what you could use to reach out to somebody who has had money, like they've expressed to you money as an issue. So the first one, hey, Brittany, listen, I know that it's no fun to be bound to a budget. I can feel that so hard. This time of year used to cause me so much stress. So I just want you to know, if you're tired of living that way, I have an opportunity that I would love to share with you about. I think you would be so great at this. So not only do I think that this is a great time for you to grab these products at this discounted rate, but I think now might be the best time ever for you to consider kicking off the new year with a new opportunity. So at this time next year, you're still not bound to that budget. If I sent you some details on that, is that something you'd be open to? Making sure you end it with a question. So it's open-ended. A question begs an answer, right? It puts the ball in their court. And then I'm not going to read off the second one, but that's the first thing that might come to mind, or that tends to come to mind around the holidays, is people can't afford it, which is definitely false. Okay, so here I have busy, busy, busy. I just kind of put all 3 of those excuses into one. I am too busy. I'm busier than most people. This is a busy season for people. But you guys, people are focusing now more than ever on their health. I mean, people are really focused on their health. People are looking for a change. People are already looking to the new year. I guarantee that if you talk to people, it's already been gone across their mind. Wow, the new year's almost here, 2022. I want this to be the best version of me. I want to start looking into investing in my health and investing in whatever is going to make me feel my best. So don't let that come across your mind. It's just a mindset. But then also for your business, can you imagine if you said, I'm just going to take the month of December off because I'm so busy? Like, what if you said, I'm just going to take the month off of December from being a parent because I'm so busy? Like, you can't do that. Yes, kids do take work. They take up a lot of time. It's definitely something on your plate, on your agenda, but that's really important. And so if your business is important to you, you cannot find yourself saying that or thinking those things. It has to be a priority. There's always someone less busy than you making it work, and always someone more busy than you making it work. So if that's an excuse that comes into your mind, wow, I'm working outside the home or full time, or, other people, it's easier for them. If this is coming across, I promise you guys can find a diamond. I always think of like Tova. She worked full time outside the home, super busy. But if this is a priority and it's important to you, you're going to make it work. Okay. If your team, everybody below you seems quiet right now, or you sense that it could be around the holidays and they're quiet, you as a leader, this means you need to work double. Your team is never going to work more than you do, okay? So you're going to set the pace. You are a leader, you are growing your business, and you need to set the pace. So if you're waiting on your team to get into action, then you're actually allowing your business to grow at their pace and not your own. But this is the time of year to become the hardest working person on your team. Remember, what you do in moderation, your team does in excess, and that can be both positive and negative, okay? Set the tone, you're the leader. And then over here on the right, I just put, this is what I actually wrote. Like I wrote this out not that long ago and sent it to my dream teamer. So I also wanted to just address, if somebody does come back to you and they do say they're super busy, or you have it in your mind, I know this person's busy, that does not mean that they're too busy for this business. Those are the people you're looking for. If you see somebody who's super busy and they're successful and they're making it work, they are hard workers. Those are the people that you're trying to find. So I sent this message to one of my friends, and she's very busy, but I've seen her build businesses. I see her staying true to herself. I see her working so hard, but that's what I was like looking at. And that's the characteristic that I really saw in her, that I was like, man, I want to pursue her. You know, she would be awesome. So I did send or provided that example wording here as well. Okay, so objections. I wanted to get into objections because sometimes we can find ourselves, the excuses, people just have objection over objection, and I don't know how to handle it, and nobody wants to buy from me. I mean, you can like spiral down, right? But objections are not a bad thing at all. So invite the objection. Oftentimes, if you just probe, like ask a little bit more, you can try to figure out, like get clarity on what the objection is and then answer to it, provide a solution, because I truly believe like people want their objections handled. So here's an example. Hey, Alexis, I know that we've gone back and forth a few times about Plexus, and I can feel that something is holding you back from pulling the trigger. What is it that you think is holding you back from getting started? I would love to see if it's anything I can relate with. So it's just a simple question and asking so that you can get clarity on maybe what is holding them back. Objections are normal. They're just part of the sales. This business, you're going to get them. Don't freak out. Okay. Handling objections is a skill you can learn, you can practice, and you can get good at handling them. If you're overwhelmed, turned off, or discouraged by someone's objection, the problem is not them, it's you. Okay. It's just, like I said, part of the sales process. It's normal. Normalize it. Okay. Use objections as pain points, just like the example about affording it, and you kind of twist it into, hey, have you looked at this opportunity? Obviously, money is a pain point, but if you wholeheartedly believe like this could change their life, just like it's changed yours, or like you're on this journey for a better life, then you can like use that pain point to really paint the picture and cast vision for this person. Objections simply mean that the people are open to talking to you about Plexus. Okay, it does not mean that they're turned off. That's an open conversation. And then down here, I say gently love, encourage, and educate over and over. And the reason I say gently love, encourage, and educate, sometimes we can get our walls up, or we think somebody, we're like, man, I've talked to this person like 10 times. They just don't get it. Why do they keep asking me the same thing? Why do they ghost me and then they come back? Just don't get your walls up. Don't get offended, or like, I guess get frustrated is a good word. Don't get frustrated. Just gently love, encourage, and educate them. Be patient, because when that time is right, they're going to say yes. They're going to remember that. And then they're going to remember all the times that you followed up. Okay. And your willingness to follow up builds your credibility as a leader. I was watching a call from Christina and Brittany, and I love some things that they shared, but they were saying, stop making objections about you. Don't be so worried with answering because you're scared of what that person might think. You need to be bold, and you need to handle it and stop thinking about yourself. Think about that person. Okay. Be professional, follow up. When you shy away from an objection, or it makes you doubt or have limiting beliefs yourself, it makes them question your dedication to them getting great results. It's just like that. Like, you need to make sure that you have the conviction to follow up. And by conviction, I say, if you really believe what you have to offer them by way of our products will change their life, you will have a conviction to follow up. You will want to follow up. You will not shy away. You'll have that conviction. And that'll also bring in the confidence, and then really paint the picture to them like this can be life-changing. And yeah, so those are the things that I really highlighted. I know there's probably like 100 excuses that come not only like now, but in every part of your business. It's not just in December. I just try to make it a little bit seasonal since it is the holidays and we tend to have these mindset things. But just know, like, whatever comes to mind, it doesn't make it true. Thoughts come, take inventory, get rid of the ones that aren't serving you and really replace it with the truth. Because I promise you guys, if you will work so hard and plant the seeds and do your invites to our events that we have, when March comes around, when April comes around, you're going to be on the team that is really like blowing up and in momentum. And you're going to think back to December. You're going to think back to how hard you worked, all of the seeds that you planted, and you're going to be so proud of yourself for just being like, man, I showed up. You know, I did it. So do it. Like, make your calendar, do the heavy lifting now. Reach out, making sure that you're reaching out to the people that you need to. You're inviting them to all of our events, because what good is it to have all these events for our people if you're not inviting them to them? So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. And I'm going to go ahead and end recording. Let's see. Oh, I don't know how to.